chairman of your company, some as national creative directors. You have played a huge role in making Ogilvy and contributing to my personal career. Valki, I've got something nice to say about you also.
Welcome to the Storyboard Special. I'm Anuradha Sengupta and we're going to devote the next half hour to this year's winner of the Triple A's of I's Lifetime Achievement Award, the chairman of Ogilvy, Piyush Pandey. Shweta Shriram gets us the milestones of the incredible career so far that Piyush has had, starting with his entry into advertising. And let me tell you, that entry has a lot to do with cricket.
I might be a small little executive chairman of this company, but he's Mr. Chairman and Mr. Creative. Nothing starts without Shri Ganeshanam.
Piyush Pandey ascribes his success to the script written for his life by his favourite Hindu deity, Ganesh. This former Ranji Trophy cricketer tried out a lot of different jobs, from tea tasting to construction, before he finally found his calling in advertising. The year was 1982 and Piyush Pandey was 27.
My first meeting with Piyush was the day he came to see me for an interview, actually. During the conversation, I just asked him, I said, so what were your extracurricular activities? And he said, oh, you know, I'm a cricketer and I played for college and I played Ranji Trophy for Rajasthan. And I said, hey, wait a minute, you're a serious cricketer, aren't you? He said, well, I'll take my cricket quite seriously. So I said, I think we'll take you on because we need a good team. And that's how we, literally, I mean, we hired him on the spot.
It was only in 1987, 5 years after his advertising career had begun, that Piyush Pandey was moved to the creative team. His first assignment was that of a language copywriter. Since then, of course, the man who started out as a right-brained client servicing trainee has rewritten the copybook on Indian advertising. He credits his success to the opportunities given to him by Ogilvy stalwart Suresh Malik and Mani Iyer, and of course Ranjan Kapoor.
He used to work in my group, the Hindustan Lever business, and we would go for meetings. Hindustan Lever was just behind our office, and he'd sit through the meeting, he would hear everything out, and as account executives, you know, you're supposed to take the notes and write the contact report for the meeting. And on the way back, he'd start creating ideas. And very often, by the time we reached the office, he had ideas churning in his mind, and then he'd put them on paper, and he'd come and see me and say, you know, I've got this idea, and I think it could work, you know. And you know, I knew that there was something more than just being an account executive in him.
Not only did Piyush Pandey change the language in which advertising was being made, he also changed its ethos. The ads he wrote brought in a view of India and Indianness that was sometimes endearing, sometimes funny, and always relatable. While the Chal Meri Luna ad kick-started Piyush's portfolio, it's the work he did with Suresh Malik for the Mile Sur Mera Tumhara national integration film for the Lok Seva Sanchar Parishad that gave him a taste of the power of advertising.
It was my 18th draft at the Ritz Hotel at Churchgate, where he approved it finally.
By the end of the 1980s, as television became the preferred medium, Ogilvy's trademark was about very rooted, desi ads that cut across class and mass barriers. From creative director Mumbai in 1992 to national creative director in 1994 to the executive chairman India and South Asia in 2004, the milestones have been many and memorable. Today, Ogilvy enjoys the reputation of being the most creative agency in the country and is among the top 3 in revenues, with about 200 clients.
देखिए, एडवर्टाइजिंग में जब वो गए तो हमें कुछ ज़्यादा समझ में नहीं आया। इतना भी एडवर्टाइजिंग का इतना प्रचार नहीं था। तो हम सोचते कि भाई डॉक्टर होते, इंजीनियर होते, आईएएस होते, ये क्या सर्विस है। लेकिन जब धीरे धीरे उसके बारे में पढ़ा और देखा तो समझ में आया। फिर तो जब तरक्की करते गए तो हमें भी मालूम पड़ा कि भाई कोई अच्छी जगह पे काम कर रहे हैं।
As he was building Ogilvy's creative reputation in business, Piyush Pandey was also putting Indian advertising on the world map. Easily the most recognized and respected ambassador of the Indian ad industry, Piyush was the first Asian to be the president of the prestigious film, press and outdoor juries at the Cannes Lions Festival in 2004.
I think it's been a fantastic journey. I will never forget the day when I first came here. 3 of us from India had come. And this Kailash Surendranath, Pradeep Goyal and me. A year later, when Sonal and I got a photograph taken outside the Palais because we had got a finalist. And we were so proud of it. I think we learnt a lot out here. We used to go back from here very, very energized, wanting to do as well as the world was doing. And fortunately, it all started around that time when we picked up a gold and a bronze so many years back. That was by SSCNB. And then life got better. People got more confident. This year is a different year. I think I was trained a little bit for it in 2002 when I was on the film jury. So I learned to find the balance between working and partying, which came in very handy this year when there was only working. Now I have to rediscover partying tonight.
In 2009, Piyush handed over the creative reins of Ogilvy to his 2 proteges, encouraging them to bat in their own style. But if you think that means he's less busy, you can think again. As chairman of Ogilvy South Asia, Piyush is still very much the frontman for the agency and does what he likes best, writes ads every day.
So all you people wanting to break into the creative side of advertising, there's hope, isn't there, when you hear Piyush Pandey's story. Ahead on this Storyboard special, we're going to get into the campaigns that define Piyush Pandey's career so far and find out some incredible stories behind all that successful and effective brand work. We'll be back in just a bit.